how to create a passive and free life if you are a multi-passionate, multi-talented person. And even if you wouldn't describe yourself as a multi-talented person, if you are a multi-passionate person, you are also a multi-talented person. Because if you are passionate about something, you are also good at it. Think about something, tell me if I'm wrong here, right? If you are passionate about something, are you bad at it? Do you have anything you're passionate about that you're actually bad at? No, because you was placed here on this earth with that passion, with that desire to do something with it. It is part of your personality, it's part of your unique gift, your unique offering. And you know when you niche down and you fulfill one thing, like people are just like good at one thing and they pursue one thing because society, let's be real, has told us that we should focus on one thing. What career path are you going to take? Rather than what career paths are you going to take? You are doing a dishonor to the universe and to yourself, to source, to God, whoever you believe in, by only following and using one of your talents, one of your passions. The truth is that when we have multiple passions and therefore multiple talents, that by the way you get even better at, the more you use them, the more you stretch that band, you are doing the best for yourself by using all of them. Not just one, but using all of them. That is your truest, most authentic career path. And that means that you are so unique. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're so unique because you have multiple of them. That's what creates your unique personality, your unique self, your unique energy, your unique offering to this earth. And essentially, I'm just going for a walk right now, so I'm just figure out where to go because I'm in Wales in the UK. So I'm just gonna literally walk, but like it's such a nice scenery here. But literally, if you don't use all of those passions and all of those talents, that's when you feel unfulfilled. So for example, I used to be a nurse and I love helping people. I really love helping people improve their health, improve their mental health. I have that heart to give to society. But the reason I felt so unfulfilled is because I could only help almost one person at a time. It took me so long to help one person, and I was only doing it on a very small scale because I was only helping them become better when they were ill, rather than helping them have a complete 180, a complete transformation, a complete life-changing transformation, which is what my heart actually truly wanted to do, that which is what my soul's path truly was. So this was only fulfilling one small tiny desire, one small part of my purpose, rather than the whole entire thing. Whereas now I create these videos about whole entire self-development, inner work, manifestation, literal dream life creation, and I can reach thousands, if not millions, of people around the world at one time. And I can offer them all the exact same potent advice and information all at once, rather than watering down my message and trying to repeat the same great ideas and the same advice over and over and over again to people at different stages of the year, at different stages of their life. Now I can do it on such a massive scale, and that is when people are most unfulfilled, is because they have so many passions, they have multiple passions, multiple talents, and they're only using one of them or even two of them. And the truth is that I have 5 different things that I absolutely love on this earth that are basically my values, and I found that I felt the most unfulfilled when I haven't been using all 5 of them and I've only been using one of them. So for example, when I was a nurse, one of my values was being fulfilled, which is self-development, and even then it was only half of it because I was only fixing them, but I wasn't really offering the life-changing transformation of self-development, of literal ascension into like their next level self. I was just helping them become okay. So even then it was like half of one of my values and only a tiny piece of the pie of my purpose. There's so many people out there in healthcare and teaching, and they love what they do, but they also say that they have so much more to offer and they have so much more to give, and it's so restricting, and they don't have the time, they don't have the money, the resources, they don't have the opportunities, and so they just settle for what they can give at the moment. And this is where people are often so, they want to help people, they want to teach people, but they're also so creative. They want to offer their artwork to the world, but they also want to offer their advice to the world. They also want to educate people. This is where people's true passions and purposes are. This is where you would feel the most fulfilled in your career path, is by meeting your purpose through all of your passions. You're multi-talented, you're multi-passionate. And so you were put here to offer all of those things to the universe, to people, and that is where you're the most fulfilled, because you're the most useful to the universe. You're giving back to the universe. Your heart is full, your heart is giving, your heart is doing. Like, oh my days, you guys, did you just see that? That literal pheasant, I swear, it was trying to attack me. It literally flew at me. You could probably see in the video. Oh my days, I'm just glad that it didn't attack me. Gosh, in the wild right now, literally. So yeah, what I was saying was, so this is why people, they're always like, oh, I really want to just be grateful for where I'm at, but also I just know I'm meant for more. And they think they're being greedy by wanting more, because people say to them, oh, be grateful, you have a great life, you have a stable job, you have a good income, you have a job, you have a house. And it's like, no, guys, you're not being ungrateful. We are not being ungrateful by wanting to give more to the world and therefore receive more, because my understanding of receiving is just receiving the appreciation back. And a lot of the time when we give of our service to people, we feel appreciated when people reciprocate the energy, whether it's through an exchange of money, whether it's through an exchange of thanks, or an exchange of energy in return. You give something to them, they give something to you, but that's when we'll feel the most appreciated. And so when people come out with these words and they say, oh, don't be greedy, don't not appreciate what you have, like, yes, you're doing amazing, but you're literally like a fifth of the way to your true potential. You are doing a disservice by lowering yourself, by lowering your standards, and by dimming your light. You are doing a disservice to not only yourself but also the universe, also humanity, because there is people out there that need the exact things that you love. So for instance, for me, it's like manifestation, dream life creation, femininity, travel, freedom, passive princess life. There are so many people out here that align specifically with those exact values the same as me. In fact, comment down below if you align with those exact values the same as me. In fact, the specificity of those exact values all paired together makes you the most magnetic. Because when you only use two of those values, and those are the only two values that you offer the universe, the only two values that you use and express, you're less magnetic, because you're more generalized then, you're more vanilla. There's a reason why something as specific as like chocolate fudge brownie ice cream is so popular, because it's so specific. And then you have like the caramel and stuff as well. And there's a reason why vanilla is the least popular flavour. It's because it's the least bland, because it's the least potent. That's what you do when you offer one thing to the universe. Think about, like, again, teachers and nurses. They're so replaceable, because every single person on this earth has that in them. But if every single one of those teachers and nurses used every single one of their skill, every single one of their passion And they created a super specific service that utilizes all of their skills. They're irreplaceable because nobody can give the information, the education, the service, and the love the way that they can. No person on this planet is the same as them, because there is 8 billion people on this earth and not one person is the exact same. That is your purpose. You are your purpose. And we are destroying our lives and doing ourselves and the universe a disservice by generalizing our passions into one general field of like just language, or like just self-development, or like just car, like fixing up cars. Do you know what I mean? It's doing the world a disservice. And so this is where a personal brand is born. And please also try and acknowledge when any limiting beliefs come up in your mind right now, and challenge them and ask yourself, is this belief my own or is it society's limiting belief? So a good limiting belief that I'm probably gonna feel you catching right now is like, oh, but there is no careers in the path that I'm truly interested in, which is like XYZ. Yes, because there is no careers as you already. Duh, of course there's no careers as you, because you're the only person that is you. You create that career for yourself. Every single influencer online that speaks about all of their passions, all of their interests, and all of their talents, do you think that there is another influencer on this planet that is exactly the same as them? No, there's not. No one can replicate these people. You guys, if you watch Emily Kaiser on Instagram, or I don't know, Alex Earl, or any of the popular influencers right now, nobody can copy that. Nobody can replicate what they are offering the world, because they are them. So even if influencer isn't a job role that you want to go down, that is just one example of how you can use your personality with all of your values to create a career out of it. That is just one path, is being an influencer, using all of your passions, all of your talents. One path. Secondly, another example is what I'm doing right now, creating YouTube videos about the things that I love, like self-development, manifestation, positive princess life, freedom and travel. Every one of my videos integrates an element of that. Like right now I'm literally in Wales. I'm traveling, I'm going on adventures. Adventure, fun, freedom is one of my values as well. I'm creating videos whilst I'm on my adventure, having fun traveling, which is part of my creativity, part of my freedom, part of my passive princess life. I wear my pretty dresses every day because I'm into my femininity, my princess life. Like every single aspect of me is in these videos, and that is why I feel the most fulfilled now versus any other business I've had in the past. In fact, right now I don't even feel like I have a business. I'm literally just being paid to exist because I'm playing in my purpose. That's when you're the most magnetic. That's when you'll earn the most money. So challenge those limiting beliefs when they do come up. Journal on it. Journal on all these things and what you have to offer the world. And I promise you, when you go down the self-development path, self-discovery path, you will realise, as soon as you start playing and doing those things, you will realise that there is a career at the end of it, as long as you start doing it now. So I hope this video helped you. I'm going to let you go now. I think I've walked around all of the lakes I possibly can. Having so much fun in nature, grounding right now. I've got my grounding strips on my Crocs. You guys, these are so good, you know, because we wear plastic shoes all the time and we don't get enough grounding. So I bought these grounding strips as well as my grounding mat at home, and it's so good. Like, you guys probably know the benefits of grounding. So I'm wearing plastic shoes, but I've also got my grounding strips on. So win-win whilst in nature as well. So yeah, loving it, loving it. So yeah, have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.